we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is
strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of. So now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Stepping in, Torhanders. His line against Justin Verlander, just a 1-for-12 career line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hicks gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled away. Verlander has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
On the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Maldonado is under it, and the inning is over. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. Now so striding forward now, Jose Altuve. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 5 homers, 18 driven in.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sanchez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Brantley is retired, 2 down now. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Cole into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. An inning in the books, no score on MLB Network. All set for the start of the inning. Set to get his day started. Giancarlo Stanton batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ew. Was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. We got a full count.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west. than to have you call that high fastball.
Stepping up now, Brett Gardner. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. And that misses for ball one.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled off.
Ball
Off
2.
the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And the Yankees have their first hit in the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out of the inning. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in, George Springer. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
First delivery to him on the way. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. This is year one. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. And it's fouled away. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Hicks going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch to him is driven in. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Voit has got it, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Houston. Next for New York, Luke Voit, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Ball 2.
Oh, that's out.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Hit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Maldonado finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Hicks is retired, 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And this misses for ball 4. A second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's inside.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Oh, and Verlander loses the handle here. This one's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line towards center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
2-2. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way from Verlander. A 1 pitch on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike. The count, 2-1. Aye.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Maldonado recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Pops this one up. Correa has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. George Springer the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hicks on the move. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one too.
The 0-1 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
He froze him on the fastball there. Carlos Correa becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, Aledmus Diaz. And Voit will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. One left for Houston. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on, but he's not going to be able to make a play on it as it finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
The first baseman, Luke Voit.
So now to the plate, Luke Voit, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres from the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Tucker. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and Altuve is into third base with a triple.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter, number 44.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Sliced hard on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy.
Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Behind 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
Cole sets. Here's the delivery. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aaron Judge becomes the first out of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ball, that's out.
And this is taken outside for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Ready with the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Correa.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Hicks is after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Aledmus Diaz. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aledmus Diaz becomes out number 2 this inning. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pitch number 100 on its way. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Gurriel will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
The first baseman.
In now, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Diaz brings it in. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now pitching for the
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And it's fouled away. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Torres would be next. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 1. Domingo Germán will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. So striding in, Martin Maldonado. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Strike taken up in the zone. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Oh, and he can't make the play. Again, a 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Germán, playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on his horse. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. This is line to left. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number. Ready to begin the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Torres. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Abreu, a 22-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2, full count. And right into the shift. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Strike 2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's set. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.